look at the rest of these questions here. So, starting at number 28. Here we have 63, which is a positive number because it has no negative sign in front of it, so it's positive, and it's being divided by a negative number. Now, this is a positive number being divided by a negative number, so our answer is going to be negative. So 7 into 63 goes 9 times, but it's going to be negative 9, minus 9, because if I multiplied these two numbers, a minus 7 and a minus 9, I would get plus 63. So if I'm dividing 63 by minus 7, I would get minus 9. Okay, now 29. Minus 6 multiplied by 3 and divided by 9. So minus 6, let's do the top first. Minus 6 multiplied by 3, that would be minus 18, because 3 6s are 18, and the minus, that's a positive, but it's going to be a minus because minus multiplied by a positive is a minus. And then we're dividing that by 9. And 18 divided by 9 is 2, but this is a negative number and this is a positive number. So we're going to end up with negative 2, excuse me. Now, let's have a look at question 30. 9 multiplied by minus 6, and that is over 2. Now it's 9 multiplied by minus 6. The reason they put the brackets here is so you can clearly see the minus, and it doesn't sort of, you can see it separate from the multiply symbol. So 9 multiplied by 6, 9 sixes. I'm drawing a blank. 9 sixes are 54. And that's a minus number. And then that's divided by 2. And then you're dividing a negative number by a positive number, so that is minus 27. Okay, so 31 minus 8 multiplied by minus 6 multiplied by 3 over minus 12. So for this one here, minus 8 multiplied by minus 6 is going to be 48, and then 48 multiplied by 3. So minus by minus is a plus. So minus 8 multiplied by minus 6 is plus 48 multiplied by 3. 48 multiplied by 3 is 144. Now, we are dividing that by a negative number, which means that we're going to get a negative answer. But let's do it in the calculator here. I just hit divide, and now I'm going to put in minus 12. This calculator won't do it. Your Casio calculator will do it. So what you have to do is you have to put in 144 divided by 12 equals 12. So 144 divided by minus 12, that is equal to minus 12. Now, if you have a Casio calculator, a scientific calculator, you would be able to put in 144 divided by minus 12, and it will give you the answer minus 12. The calculator on my laptop won't do it for me, but you would be able to do it with Casio. Okay, question number 2. Minus 2 multiplied by 9 multiplied by minus 4 over 8. So minus 2 multiplied by 9 multiplied by minus 4. So minus 2 multiplied by 9, 2 9s are 18, and it's a minus 18. So that is minus 18, because that's a minus and that's a plus. And now we're multiplying it by minus 4. So it's a minus by a minus, so our answer will be a plus. So it's 18 multiplied by 4. That gives us 72. 72. And then that is divided by 8. That's over there. 9. And they're both positive numbers, so we get a positive answer. I'm just going to do 33 down here. Everyone has space. Minus 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 9. And then divided by minus 6. So a minus multiplied by a plus, that will give us a minus answer. So 5 fours are 20, so that's minus 20. And then multiplied by 9. 9 multiplied by 20, well, minus 20 is going to be minus 180. And that's divided by minus 6. Minus divided by a minus is going to give us a plus. So that is 30. Okay, so that is the questions 28 to 33. So let's move on to the next one. So 34. In these questions, they want to test your knowledge of the order of operations. They want to see, are you going to try and add the 3 and the 6 together first, or are you going to multiply first? And of course we multiply before we add. So 3 multiplied by 6 plus 3. So we're multiplying this first because we multiply before we add. 3 6s are 18. Plus 3, the answer is 21. Okay, next one, 35. 5 multiplied by 7 minus 8. Okay, so here we're multiplying first. 5 by 7 is 35. Minus 8 is 27. 36 is 35 divided by 5 minus 6. So 35 divided by 5, that's the bit we're going to do first. That's 7 minus 6 is 1. 37 I'll do over here. 5 multiplied by 6 minus 4 multiplied by 3. Okay, so let's do this first, and then this, and then we'll subtract. So the multiplying 6 by 5 is 30. Minus 4 by 3 is 12. So 18 is the answer there. 38. 32 minus 8 multiplied by minus 5. So here is a tricky bit. We are going to do this first. So we'll leave the 32 there. Minus 8 multiplied by minus 5. Well, it's a minus by a minus, so it would become a plus. That's 8 by 5, which is 40. 32 plus 40, 72. Now 39, in brackets 16 minus 4, divided by 2 plus 5. Okay, here we're doing this, not because it's a minus, but because it's inside of the brackets. So first we're going to do this, then we're going to divide, and then we're going to add. So we do what's inside the brackets first. 16 minus 4 is 12, divided by 2 plus 5. So 12 divided by 2 is 6, plus 5 is 11. And that's all of those. Okay. Now I'm going to do up to, for the moment I'm going to do up to 45 here. So I'll just do 40 here. 40. Here we have 4 multiplied by minus 2, minus 7 minus 15. So we're going to do what's inside the brackets first, then we're going to multiply, and then we'll subtract the 2. these whatever two numbers we end up with. So inside the brackets first. 7 minus 15, well that's going to be a minus number. It's minus 8. And then the minus is still here, carry down the minus. And minus 2 multiplied by 4 is going to be minus 8, isn't it? Because a minus by a plus gives you a minus. Now, this one here, number 40. This minus, which is carried down, this is beside this now negative number. So what ends up happening here is these two minuses make a plus. So it's minus 8 plus 8, which the answer is 0. This sort of thing you'll see, this sort of scenario where you've got a minus inside of brackets and then a minus here, you'll see a lot of in formulas, especially coordinate geometry. So 41, we have 4 multiplied by 7 minus 2 over 5. So we'll do what's inside the brackets first. That's first. That here is going to be second, and then third. So let's do 4 multiplied by 7 minus 2 is 5 over 5. So 4 by 5 is 20. Divided by 5 equals 4. So the answer here is 4. The answer here is 0. And here we have 42. 8 multiplied by 7 minus 4 over 1 minus 5 minus 10. Let's do what's inside the brackets first. 8 multiplied by 7 minus 4 is 3 over 1 minus 5 minus 10 is going to be minus 5, so that's 1. Now look at this. This is going to be minus 5 here, and this is a minus here. So when we get a minus 5 and a minus like this, it's going to make it into a plus 5. 3 eighths are 24, divided by 6 equals 4. That's the answer to 42. And now I'm going to have a quick look here, down here. I'll try and fit it in. 43. Let me just draw a line across. Actually, I'll do 43 over here just to save space. 43 as minus 8 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by 6 over minus 12. So it doesn't matter here what order you do these in. Let's just multiply this by this first. 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. Now this is a minus and a minus, so it would be plus 24. So that is plus 24 multiplied by 6 over minus 12. And 6 by 24, 6 20s are 120, and then 4 6s are 24, so 120 plus 24 is 144. 144 divided by minus 12. 12 into 144 goes 12 times, but it's a positive number being divided by a negative number, so we're going to get a negative answer, so that's negative 12. Okay, that's 43, so 44 now. 44 is 15 plus 6 divided by 2 minus 24. So we have to do the division first, then this, and then this. So let's first divide these two numbers. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So it's 15 plus 3 minus 24. So 15 plus 3 is 18 minus 24. 18 minus 24 is minus 6. And that's the answer there. And the last one for this video is 45. So we have 16 minus 4 divided by 2. So 16 minus 4 divided by 2, that is 12. 16 minus 4 is 12. 2. That will give us 6. Now, up here you can see I am missing a number, and that number should be minus 8. So it should say minus 8 here. Minus 8, minus 8. And the answer would be minus 2. But because you wouldn't have seen this, you would be correct if you got the answer 6. So I'm only after noticing that now. It's just when I made a copy, I obviously left out the 8. So this one here, if you got 6, is the correct answer. Okay, that's it for this video.